Now, we know that 51% of independent agency Taproot was acquired by Japanese advertising giant Dentsu. But what does it take to make small successful? Priyanka Satam has this report on small independent agencies.
What do advertising mavericks like Nello Dias, Santosh Padhi, Preeti Nair, Mahesh Chauhan have in common? A leap of faith, jumping quite literally from a secure job with large advertising networks to leaving it all behind and starting their own independent ad firms without really knowing where the path would lead.
This is the age of opportunity, if I may call it that. And while I was employed, this was one thing that kept nagging me all the time, that when my kids grew up, will they say, Dad, you know, you lived in the age of opportunity, you were in your prime in your age of opportunity, in India's age of opportunity. Why didn't you ever want to build something sustainable?
After years of struggle, many of these entrepreneurs are finally seeing success while continuing to enjoy creative liberty. A case in point being the recent 51% stake acquisition of independent agency Taproot by Dentsu. So could there be any success mantras to learn from?
We said we want to focus on creative. We are known for our work. So we said with our seniority and bunch of young kids, I think it could be a deadly combination. Though there was not a formula, but we just felt this is the right way and we went ahead, and I think it worked very well for us.
And may we say, these humble mom-and-pop creative shops are holding their own. While Creative Land Asia, founded in May 2007 with a workforce of 90 people and 18 brands including Audi and Fruity in its kitty, boasts of 35 crores in profit, Taproot India started in Jan 2009 with formidable brands such as Airtel and PepsiCo with a crew of 33, took 4 months to recover costs. Manish and Raghubhat-led Scarecrow launched in December 2009 with an enviable 35 brands and a staff of 65 people, took almost 4 months to break even. While creativity seems to be the mantra for success, Mahesh Chauhan and Meenakshi Anchan's Salt Brand Solution thrives on strategic thinking for brands like Kaya and BSC. What's more, in just over a year since the launch, the agency is already making profits. Chauhan, the former head of rediffusion in India, admits it's the quality of work that matters over strong agency network capabilities.
The client is seeing enough genuineness, enough talent in our offering. He would take it. I mean, it doesn't really matter what network is behind or not behind the individual.
However, competition is inevitable from larger advertising agencies which are owned by holding companies like WPP, IPG and Omnicom, since 85% of the clients are managed by them. It's only when these networks want to expand in newer geographies, diversify or get big accounts that they acquire smaller independent setups.
Big network guys has some of the biggest accounts in this world. So we were extremely lucky to have Pepsi, Airtel, Times of India. Going forward, we have to be lucky again to get these kind of things, or when we join hand with people like big networks, we get an opportunity in future to work on these things.
Looks like Taproot will certainly be able to capitalize on Dentsu's digital prowess. But the larger question is, will creativity be compromised?
I would imagine, on the other hand, it actually gives greater wings. If there is a creative person, and I've read what Santosh had to say recently, if a creative person has got the money, he can spend more time on the creative work, which is the lifeline of our industry.
While most independent ad agencies smell of freedom, power and moolah, potential buyers threaten to encroach upon them to tide away growing competition. Only the agency truly worth its salt will set the benchmark of flying solo and being successful. In Mumbai, Priyanka Satam for NDTV Profit.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.